All right, hey guys, this is the final one on your review. And the budget for your Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a linear relationship between the number of student visitors, and daily operating costs. Some sample values are given in the table below. So, what does it cost for one visitor to enter the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? All we really have to figure out is what part of our line would that make sense to be. So, if we're looking at operating costs for $400 for 0 students, that just means to start off, just to run the building, it's $0 if no one shows up. It's $600 if 10 kids show up. $800 if 20, $1,200 if 40. So when we analyze this, hopefully we notice if it was $400 for 0 and $600 for 10, we went up $200. But we went up $200 for 10 kids, okay? So when we look at this, it's not like it was $600 for 10 kids. 400 of that 600 was just initial operating costs. Only 200 of it went up for 10 visitors. So the slope of our line is going to represent the cost per one visitor, or our change in Y over our change in X. So when we look at it, it's 200 over 10. Well, 200 divided by 10 is 20. Or if you want to think of it as 20 over 1, it is $20 per one student. So this problem is actually a lot easier than it initially seems. When you look at all this, if all we need to know is the cost of one visitor, boom. 20 or 200 for every 10, 20 for every one. And if you look, that is consistent because this went up another 200 for another 10. This went up another 400, but be careful, for 20. So the ratio is still the same because 400 divided by 20 would still give you 20 per one kid. Okay? So that's the last question for your review. Good luck. You guys are ready for this as long as you studied.